now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and Scooter. I made it to Tuesday. Welcome in.
What up, dudes?
What up, Tuesday? It's What Up Tuesday.
What's up?
Just thought of Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus.
Sounds like it's cough up a lung Tuesday.
I feel great.
Not based on that intro.
Were we on when we did that?
Yeah, a little bit.
It is Tuesday, November 18th. Hello to everybody watching on the YouTube. I am representing the Cleveland Cavaliers today.
Wrong color.
What do you mean?
They had on orange last
They
night.
did. It was ugly. The Land. It said The Land. It was, look it up, Scoots. It was ugly.
Glow in the dark.
But they beat the Bucks. So that's why I'm representing the Cavs today, and Donovan Mitchell with his 37 last night for the Cavaliers. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks for listening on the radio live, or if you're listening on the podcast, we appreciate it. As always, M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, give us a call. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Gameday Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Well, the betting portion of the show finished 1-10 this week.
Yikes.
As the Raiders lose, Tony and Al go 1-4. Six-pack, as I mentioned yesterday, a big donut hole, and 6.
It's almost impossible.
Almost impossible. Almost impossible if you guys had not had Jacksonville and gone 0-5.
Yeah.
But obviously it's possible. I say bet against me. This year, you'd be doing pretty well.
They've had one good year in there.
I had one good year. Last year was a good year.
Yes.
A positive year, money-making year. In the six-pack, not overall, but in the six-pack. But, yeah, not good. Big basketball tonight, Tony, the Champions Classic. Kentucky and Michigan State will play at 6:30. Duke and Kansas at 9 o'clock-ish. Michigan State's 3-0. I looked at their schedule. They beat Colgate by 11. They beat San Jose State by 19.
Beat somebody good, didn't they?
Arkansas.
They beat the Hogs by 3.
Let's say I watched that.
By 3. So they're 3-0. I don't know what to make of it, of those scores. Kentucky's 3-1, of course. Madison Square Garden, great venue.
The Garden.
Welcome to the Garden. Kentucky is a 5.5-point favorite here.
Doesn't make sense.
Why not?
To me, it just doesn't make sense.
Let's see. Michigan State's ranked 17th. Kentucky's ranked 12th. That's a 5-point difference right there.
Vegas.
If you do that, if you play it that way.
What if that's how they made the spread?
That would be awesome. Right? Belmon's 295th. They're playing Notre Dame tomorrow, so they're 260-point underdog.
I'm going to take Bellarmine.
I'm going to take the Knights on the points there. 153.5 over under, if you're into that kind of thing. Kentucky will be without Jalen Lowe again. You know what? I know I'm going to jinx it. I went 0-6 this weekend. I think they win big tonight. It's one of those spots where I think
The lights come on?
Yeah, the lights come on. Diabate, I think, will play great tonight. The guard play is, again, with Lowe out, it's going to be questionable at all times. Noah, I guess, is ready to go.
Yeah, I said he is.
He played last game.
He did play a little bit last game. Yeah, I think they win easy tonight. I do.
I'm on the other side.
Yeah?
Right?
I think Michigan State wins a close one.
Okay, we're going to have to make a little wager when we get off the air today.
Maybe.
Yeah, $2.
I want my $2.
I want my $2.
Duke and Kansas, that one's 10.5, by the way.
Really?
Kansas has struggled early in the year. They might have the best freshman in the country.
I'm still taking the points in that one. That's too many points.
The Boozer boys? Going against the Boozers?
I forgot.
In the Garden?
I forgot Carlos to be there.
In the Garden? I'll be in a hotel room watching that game tonight.
I'll just be stretched out on the old
Yeah, you
recliner,
stink.
watching both games,
All
enjoying
right. It is Tuesday. We didn't talk about the NFL yesterday, so we'll review what happened in the NFL over the weekend, including the win by the Cowboys last night. The NFL's better when the Cowboys are relevant. I don't know that they're relevant yet, but they're 4-5-1 now, and the next 3 games are going to do it all for the Dallas Cowboys.
You're going to find. I just told you I thought they're much better now.
They got some defensive backs back.
They got both receivers.
They didn't start last night. Did you see that?
No.
Pickens and CeeDee Lamb were held out of the first series for disciplinary reasons.
I can't believe those two guys.
I can't believe those guys would get in trouble. Pickens, both guys caught a touchdown pass. Pickens had 144 yards on 9 catches.
Is Pickens their number one? I'm starting to think he's their number one receiver.
He feels like Dak. It feels like Dak looks to him a little more than he looks to Lamb.
Yeah, but Lamb was out. Lamb was out. Too.
Lamb was hurt. I tell you what, if you give me, I don't care 1-2 or 2-1. I'll take both those guys when they're playing well and not causing trouble, which they apparently did to get suspended for one series. You know.
Well, we know their offense
slap
was
on the
good.
wrist there.
We know their offense was good. Now that they've brought a couple guys in on defense, you know.
That's the 5th game they've scored 33 points. That's tops in the league this year.
Yeah.
So they can score. That's not the problem.
Williams is good. When they got him from the Jets, that was a huge
And
move.
Ferguson's a top-level tight end. Dak knows that offense is good. It's just good. But we've seen teams put up big numbers against that defense. Now they get Quinnen Williams, who was good last night. He had a sack and a half. 5 pressures. He was really good. They pick up the Logan Wilson from the Bengals, who I don't know if you pick up a Bengal if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but last night it didn't hurt them. The Raiders are a train wreck.
Yeah. I was just getting ready when you were done. I was going to say they were the Raiders.
They're the Raiders. They got Max Crosby, and that's it.
Yeah, it was a home game for the Cowboys.
It felt like it. Geno Smith took 4 sacks. The Raiders rushed for a total of 27 yards last night.
That's pretty good.
That is, I looked it up, Tony. That's not good. 33-16 was the final.
John, they only had 12 carries. First thing they said at halftime was they got to come out and run the ball.
Do you know who the offensive coordinator is? Chip Kelly.
Oh.
He's calling pass plays for Geno.
Yeah, 42 of them for Geno.
You know what? If you've got somebody besides Geno, maybe you call 42 pass plays.
He was the leading rusher.
Yeah.
Genty only carried the ball 6 times.
Yeah, he caught the ball. He caught it a few times out of the back.
He caught it 6. He did.
He had some. They were basically runs that they threw the ball to.
If you're the Raiders, he has to have the ball.
Yeah,
he's
I
good.
Agree. So we'll talk about the NFL. By the way, Dallas's next 3: Philadelphia at home, Chiefs at home on Thanksgiving Day, and then at Detroit. The following
the Motor
Thursday.
City.
So if you can go 2-1 there, let's just say you go 2-1.
Yeah.
You get to 6-6-1. The back 4 of the schedule is very manageable. Minnesota, Chargers, Commanders, and Giants. So it's very manageable in that back 4, but you got to win 2 of the next 3. You cannot go to, 5-7-1 and expect to get to the playoffs. And in that division, the Commanders and Giants are pretty much done. Jaden Daniels is not coming back. Jackson Dart is hurt. The Giants, of course, lost their best receiver earlier in the season, Cam Scatterbo. By the way, did you see Cam last night, Scooter?
No.
Tony?
No.
He was at WWE Raw.
Oh, nice.
And he got involved, even with a boot on his leg. He didn't get up in the ring. But him and his boys and some of the wrestlers, a little pushing and shoving and knocking people to the ground.
You don't want to mess with Scatterbo.
All right. We're paying you a lot of money. 2 weeks ago, your ankle was pointed in the wrong direction. And maybe you don't be the guy that gets pushed on WWE Raw. Maybe, you get into it, you're arguing, and your boys get pushed. You don't get pushed.
Yeah, how bad did he get pushed, though?
Yeah, it was pretty physical.
And he was ready to fall.
He's a physical guy.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny. I'm sure the Giants didn't think it was funny.
I didn't realize Scatterbo had a mustache. That's horrible.
It's a 1980s porn mustache.
It's horrible.
It is. But he's got the boot on. He's at anyway, he's out. Of course, Malik Neighbors is out for the season. Dart's got a concussion. So that division, Eagles are going to win the division.
Yeah, they're not.
But can the Cowboys?
They're 10th in positioning right now.
Cowboys?
Yes, they're 4-5-1.
But
And the next one is Carolina at 6-5.
right.
And then it goes, 6-4, 7-4, 6-3, 7-3, 6-4, 7-3. So they got their work cut out. They have to do well.
They got to go 2-1 in the next 3 games.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
that'd make them 6-6-1, and have a chance.
6-6-1. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds
Because
pretty
10-6-1, you get in.
Yeah,
you're in. 9-7-1,
maybe.
All right, Aaron Rodgers with the wrist injury. Scooter, how long is your quarterback out? Or do you care because you're on the Mason Rudolph
I don't really
bandwagon?
care. Like
Rudolph, the red-nosed quarterback,
I said yesterday,
baby.
Christmas is coming. We need more Rudolph.
The Steelers still have a 1-game lead over the red hot. I don't know if you're red hot when you beat Cleveland on a fake tush push, but the red hot Baltimore Ravens, who've won 4 in a row. I think Steelers got the Bengals still again. But I think Steelers Ravens, is that next week?
Steelers have.
They got the Ravens up next?
Not sure.
No, they got the Bears. The hot Bears in
You're
Chicago.
talking about red hot. That's red hot.
Here's their schedule. Here's Pittsburgh's schedule. They got Chicago at Chicago, Buffalo at Pittsburgh. They're at Baltimore. That's a pretty tough stretch. Then they play Miami at home, but then they play Detroit at Detroit. Steelers got to work, but
not easy.
Yep.
Bengals are done because of that loss on Sunday. They're 3-7, I believe.
Yeah, they're done. Stick a fork.
And Jamar Chase, of course, going to miss the next game. All right, you cannot get in the post game and say, I didn't spit on nobody. I don't spit on people. And there's video of you spitting on somebody. I now know why Jalen Ramsey lost it. Yeah.
Baltimore schedule real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off
go
on
ahead.
the spitting. Baltimore has the Jets. They have the Jets at home, the Bengals at home,
Win-win. Steelers.
the Steelers at home, at Cincinnati, New England coming in, then Green Bay and Baltimore.
I think if you're John Harbaugh, you're smiling
You
right
like
now.
that part? Yeah.
The Chase thing, now Ramsey punches him, gets kicked out of the game. Now I know why you punch him. You can't spit. Ask Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott before the game started, after the opening kickoff, but before the first play, and got kicked out of the game. And now Jamar Chase has the balls to stand at his locker and say, I don't spit on people.
The stupidity.
It's not guts. You're right. It's stupidity to say, I don't spit on people, when he clearly, on video, spit on Jalen Ramsey. So he will miss this weekend's game, which means he's also going to miss one paycheck, 1/17 of his pay, which is a lot, and he's also going to miss a bonus if he had been active for every game. So he's not going to be active. That's another $500,000 he's going to miss for being active.
No more necklaces.
He's got plenty. He'll have plenty of that. But he looks like an idiot now. He looked like an idiot before, but now he really looks like an idiot. And Michael Penix out for the season for the Atlanta Falcons. I guess they're glad they hung on to Kirk Cousins at this point.
Almost won a game the other day.
Penix, he had all those injuries in Indiana, was able to, senior year or fifth year, whatever it was, he was able to lead Washington to the national championship game. Cousins was surprised when the Falcons took him with the first-round draft choice. Not happy was Kirk Cousins, who just signed an extension. And, he takes his job over, and now he's out again with another injury. I feel bad because he's a very talented player, Michael Penix, right?
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
I don't know what's happened to the Falcons this year, man.
Well, how do you lose to Carolina 30-0, and then probably should have beat them the other day?
Yeah.
Probably should have beat them.
Oh, yeah.
It's the NFL, man. I said this yesterday. It is hard to win these games.
Professional athletes, man.
Hard to win these games. All right, we got a lot to get to. By the way, they did honor Marshawn Nealon last night.
Yes, it was nice.
Emotional.
Yeah.
The Cowboys had a week off last week, so they hadn't played or seen the field since he committed suicide.
Schottenheimer after the game was very.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's your teammate.
It's a friend.
Yeah,
for all those
absolutely.
guys,
Probably go
close
out
friend.
and hang with him. after games, after practices, and it's tough. But I will say this: Dak Prescott sure played a hell of a game in his honor.
Well, they had a week off too, which was
That helps.
Helped them a lot.
25 of 33, Dak 268 and 4 touchdowns. You talked about Javonte Williams, 93 yards rushing.
Yeah, he's good.
He's really good. So Cowboys, they're on life support. They have a chance here. They just got to win some of these tough games coming up. All right, Virginia Tech has a new coach. Where is Lane Kiffin going to end up? A couple of injuries in the NBA. We'll talk more college basketball, more pro football, and birthdays coming up as well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Welcome back. on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage, John, Tony, Scooter. I forget things a lot.
No. What?
Yeah.
What?
I forget things a lot. There is a good, bad, and ugly coming up here shortly, Scooter.
Okay.
He texted me, good, bad, and ugly? No good, bad, and ugly?
I was
Yes.
prepared for it, but you didn't say it.
Well, I completely forgot. I'm sitting here 15 minutes before the show, and I said to Tony, you got a good, bad, and ugly? Because I forgot. Let's go ahead and do it real quick. So, yes, good, bad, and ugly coming up. M&M Carnage Hotline's open.
You don't know what day of the week it is,
I
so
have no
it's
idea.
hard.
384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well. 414-1450. That is the way you can text your opinion into the show. No show tomorrow. Early warning here. We've got Bellarmine women's basketball tomorrow right here on the Big X. 11 a.m. game. I don't even know who they're playing. On a Wednesday, yes. And I'll be out of town anyway, so no show tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday.
Hope I don't show up.
They are playing Wright State.
Wright State.
Wrong college.
Wrong college. What'd you say? Wright State, wrong college?
Yep.
All right, James Franklin to Virginia Tech. I know coaches want to coach. Tony, I get that. You're a coach. It's what you do. When you do lose a job, you're looking for the next job. Penn State owed him $49 million. They have negotiated it down now to $9 million. So by taking the Virginia Tech job, he is leaving $40 million on the table.
Is Virginia Tech paying him $40 million?
They're not, well, I don't know what they're paying him. But if you want to pay me $40 million to not coach,
Take a couple
then
years off?
I'm taking a couple years off.
Yeah.
James Franklin, he's not a kid, but he's not an old man. He'd come back and coach in a couple years. This was quick. It feels like he didn't wait for anybody else. He didn't talk to LSU or Florida. Just said, first job came along, Virginia Tech. I'm going to go visit with them. I like what I see. I can win the ACC here. I'm going to take this job. So James Franklin to Virginia Tech. I don't have, on the story I read, there were no monetary numbers here, other than instead of $49 million from Penn State, he's getting $9 million. Does that surprise you that anybody would do that?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess coaches want to coach, I guess.
but I don't know. I mean,
and maybe
everybody's
maybe
different.
Virginia Tech is giving him $40 million over the next 5 years or 4 years or whatever the contract is. But
Penn State's awful happy.
Penn State's really happy. You got an extra $40 million now, and you're going to have to hire a coach. Is this a good fit, James Franklin to Virginia Tech? Is James Franklin going to be more successful at Virginia Tech as he was at Vanderbilt than he would have been at Penn State?
Here's what probably drove him.
Were they in the playoff last year, Skip?
Yeah.
They were in the
Semifinals.
playoff last year.
Semifinals.
It said Tech's board of visitors passed a plan to add $229 million to its athletic budget over the next 4 years.
So that's NIL money.
And probably facilities.
Upgrades to the facilities.
They're probably promising him all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But still, I'm with you, John. I mean,
a lot of money to just say, just keep it. I'll go work now really
do
hard.
some cameos on television and stuff, and then in 2 years be watching the job that you really want and go for it.
I'm not a James Franklin fan,
Not either.
but James Franklin would be fine on College Game Day or Big Fox Saturday or whatever, CBS Sports, whatever he wanted to do media-wise. There was going to be a spot for him. Somebody was going to hire James Franklin because he is a personable enough guy. And he could have sat around with his $49 million and said, yeah, just like you said, what if Steve Sarkisian decides to go pro? Okay, I'll go to Texas. These jobs open up every year now.
Yeah.
Because of NIL and because of portal, you're expected to win quicker, and when you don't, they get rid of you. And the buyouts don't matter anymore, obviously.
Yeah, Virginia Tech has not won double digits since 2016.
Is that Frank Beamer, or was that right after Frank
Fuente?
Fuente, a Beamer guy.
Yeah.
All right, the other thing is Lane Kiffin been on a plane with his family here today, visiting LSU and Florida in the same day.
While his agent is talking to Ole Miss.
Guess where Lane's at? You guys, I just want y'all to know.
Put it on the news.
He's on a private plane to. He's going to go to Baton Rouge, and then he's going to head down to Gainesville So anything you want to offer us?
Any chance y'all really want him bad? Still,
Chance you want to hang on to?
Being a playoffs, got a chance to win it all this year.
Ole Miss has said they need to know by the Egg Bowl, which is the day after. I believe it's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
It is Mississippi State, and Mississippi has given him a deadline to say, we want your decision by then, which that's 2 weeks away, man.
You think it's a ploy, or you think he really – I mean, you can't blame a coach for going and checking things out.
I think you go check things out.
I think you do.
You always do.
You always do.
He has reconciled with his ex-wife, so she is on this trip with him, with their kids.
Yeah, because she likes millions.
I don't blame her. If I was her, I'd be doing the same thing.
If I was.
Yeah. Well, most of the same thing. All right, here's the question. Is Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss next year?
I think so.
Simple question.
I do too.
So you think this is just to get more money from Ole Miss?
I don't even know that there's a.
Because he's a mover.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Right?
he has control at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I don't go to LSU. He's not going to have all
LSU's
control.
a nightmare.
Yeah. And Ole Miss, he's doing whatever he wants.
And we're not Brian Kelly fans either. But they didn't look at the way they treated Brian Kelly. First of all, they got the governor got the athletic director fired. And Brian Kelly. Man, I don't know if I want to be in the middle of that where the governor's getting involved with the school.
I guess it just depends how much he likes his daughter's boyfriend.
I heard that on Michael's show.
Yeah.
You can't use the same thing
I'm
twice.
using it twice.
Can't do it.
I'm doing it.
I
Because it applies.
think they broke up. I don't know that. And what about the Gators? How many coaches have they been through since Urban Meyer? Dan Mullen,
Jim McElwain.
Jim McElwain, Billy Napier now.
Had him looking like a whale.
Maybe
on a
another
fishing
one.
boat. McElwain.
I don't know. I don't know what happens here. But it is very, very interesting. And then Penn State's still looking. Is Lane going to fly up to Penn State after he leaves Florida? Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, NFL this week. Well, let's do good, bad, and ugly.
Oh. I hit the wrong button. I was so ready.
I was so ready. Tony will take the college. I will take the pro. What was good? What was bad? What was ugly this past weekend? Tony?
Starting with which one?
Good. Always start with good.
I know. I just want to make sure.
The positive show.
We're going with the Red Raiders from Texas Tech, baby. 48-9 over Central Florida when a lot of teams burst after they play a big game. And the Red Raiders, we talked about them yesterday. They're good.
They are good. They are 10-1 good. Playoffs, yes, playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
My good is the Denver Broncos. I don't know how good they are, but they're 9-2, and the Chiefs are 5-5, and they have a really good defense. They took care of the Chiefs at home in a game that everybody and his brother thought the Chiefs were going to. Well, Chiefs are going to turn back into the Chiefs here. The pumpkin's going to turn into a chariot.
Make the run.
They're going to make their run. And Denver said, not so fast. And Bo Nix, he makes big passes at big times. That fourth quarter, he was really, really good. A couple of big passes down the field. And
You got a good defense, John.
the defense is the key to that team.
They're good.
But they're 9-2, man, and they are in all likelihood going to win that division. My good this week, Denver Broncos. How about your bad?
My bad. The Blue Devils from Duke sitting in a good spot to play out the ACC,
Home
maybe
game.
win it, and they get beat 34-17 by Virginia, who had been kind of looked like they were going to slide the wrong way, and Duke just
It wasn't that close.
blew their tire.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. My bad is the Detroit Lions.
What's happened there?
I don't know. 2 weeks ago, Dan Campbell took over the play calling, and they put up a big number. He keeps the play calling this week, and they score 9 points.
How many
They get a
fourth
touchdown,
How many
missed an
fourth
extra
downs
point.
did they go for in their
Way too
scoring?
many. Way too many.
They win that game if they kick some field goals.
Analytics.
These
Analytics.
guys think you have to go for every fourth down now.
I love what I heard about Schottenheimer last night at Dallas. He said he hears his dad's voice, Marty, one of the best ever, in his head when it's 4th and 2 going, take the points. take the point.
Take the guaranteed point.
Dan Campbell's not that guy. And Detroit has been so up and down offensively this year. They are hard to figure out. And this week it was bad, so they are my bad. The
Ben
Detroit Lions.
Johnson, Chicago.
7 wins in a row. Just saying. All right, Tony, you're ugly.
What we're doing now.
Guess where I'm going ugly, guys? I bet y'all can guess this.
We're going Neil Diamond and James Earl Jones. Now.
Who do you think
You're
I'm
ugly.
Purdue.
No.
Because they're always
They're
ugly.
just terrible.
You're mean.
They're just terrible. That's not ugly.
Ugly. The SEC playing all these teams.
Unfortunately, the Louisville Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the way they've lost these 3 games.
Remember,
the way they
fans,
lost
we had just a few minutes to put this together
Yeah.
before the show. So
And-
that was an easy one to pick.
that losing that game the other night, that was ugly. With the unsportsmanlike
kicking.
conduct. The
How many did they
kicking.
have?
I had a bunch.
I think
But they had them at terrible times.
Terrible.
The offensive lineman that knocked the guy over. I mean, you're in field goal range and you move your kicker back. I mean, miss an extra point. I mean, all the
Doink.
discipline and mistakes. Louisville should be undefeated.
Should be undefeated. Could be undefeated.
Yeah.
My ugly, is Jamar Chase. I mean, I know I'm going back to the well here, but you've cost your team. You did get Jalen Ramsey kicked out of the game, but it also, I think, it felt like it inspired the rest of the Steelers, who ended up putting it on the Bengals. Now you got to sit out a game. You lose money. You say you didn't spit when the video proves that you did. Everything about this is Bengal. This is Bengal ugly. The Bengals do ugly things every year. Whether it was under Marvin Lewis or Zach Taylor, I don't know how long Zach's going to be around in Cincinnati.
He's starting to wear out his
The
welcome.
natives are starting to get restless. But Jamar Chase, I'm not even picking the team here as my ugly. I'm just picking Jamar Chase as my ugly of the week. There you go. Good, bad, and ugly. Just for Scooter. Some NBA news and notes here. Well, let's do NFL. I'll do NBA news and notes after the break. Buffalo, Tampa this week. We haven't talked about it yet. 3 touchdown passes, 3 touchdown rushes for Josh Allen.
Unreal.
He's done it twice in his career. The only other guy to ever do that, Tony, can you name him?
Nope.
I'll give you the year, 1950.
Norm Van Brocklin.
Otto Graham. That was a great guess, by the way. Norm Van Brocklin. Great guess. Otto Graham did it, and Allen's done it twice. 44-32. I still think the Bills are a little broken defensively. They did give up 32 to a Tampa Bay team that's without their top 2.5 receivers. They got a guy, Bucky Irving's out. They got a guy running the ball you never heard of, who was really good, by the way. Baker's doing Baker things like nobody else. But that defense is struggling for Buffalo. But if you're going to put up 44, if Josh is going to do that kind of thing, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, Sean Tucker's the guy. You don't know who he is.
No. All right. Where'd he go? Any idea?
I'm going to look it up.
Sean Tucker, Scoots.
I was so mad.
I'll say Iowa State.
Syracuse.
Syracuse. Okay.
That's why we never heard of.
Well, that's that's the home of Jim Brown, man. The home of Donovan McNabb. Come on. Carmelo.
I mean, those great Syracuse football teams here lately.
But Buffalo improved to 7-3. They are still, of course, a game and a half behind New England, who's 9-2. But favorites to win the Super Bowl right now, as of today. Rams are first.
Said Eagles, didn't you?
Eagles are second. The Bills are third. So the Bills are the top AFC team, according to DraftKings, as far as odds to win the Super Bowl. And after what I saw the other day, I don't disagree with that. They can score with anybody. Ray Davis even had a pretty good game the other day, the former Wildcat. The Bears beat the Vikings, another comeback win, 19-17. I mean, I know as a Viking fan, 4-6, you're Tony's beating his head on the microphone over here. J.J. McCarthy was not good.
He was not. He missed.
Again.
Some of his throws were horrible.
Awful. Just where throws that made you go, who the hell are you throwing it?
The guy's wide open. He had Jefferson wide open one time, missed him by 3 yards.
And the Bears have just come back in the fourth quarter. They did it against the Giants, who a lot of people do it against the Giants, but they've got, I think, 5 come from behind fourth quarter wins in this 7-game streak. Caleb Williams hasn't been great, but he's been really good after taking a lot of heat from Bears fans. And you mentioned it a minute ago, Ben Johnson.
And their defense.
That's the difference in the game.
And their defense has been pretty good. So if their offense comes through and he keeps, getting Caleb Williams to get better and better, Bears are somebody to be reckoned with.
Scooter, you want a value bet for to win the NFC?
Sure.
San Francisco.
I don't hate that.
The San Francisco
7-4 now. They clubbed Arizona 41-22. Arizona is non-competitive sometimes, even though they beat Dallas last week. They're non-competitive, but San Francisco's got Brock Purdy back. McCaffrey's doing McCaffrey things.
He's the best player in the league.
He scored 3 touchdowns for the 5th time this year. They have won every other week for the last 9 weeks.
They got Kittle back a while back.
Kittle scored a touchdown, at least one touchdown this week that I saw. Their defense is formidable, even though they're missing Bosa. But I think San Francisco, look, everybody's talking about the Rams and the Seahawks in that division. Niners are going to get in the playoffs. They might not win the division, but they're 7-4. The Rams are 8-2, and Seattle's 7-3. So
pretty good division.
That's a really good division. And San Francisco, kind of a sleeper here. I like that. And, of course, the late game on Sunday was kind of boring. Philadelphia 16, Detroit 9.
Very boring.
Well, the wind was blowing about 30 miles an hour.
Did you see them kicking in the pregame?
Yeah, they were showing the ball taking off.
Oh, my God. I've never seen anything like that. But they adjusted, apparently, because
they were still booing.
Philadelphia made 3 field goals, and Detroit made a field goal as well.
They kept booing, and the Eagles were winning the game.
Well, they weren't winning
They weren't looking
in great
good.
fashion. By the way, I talked about the tush push earlier. They had 2 penalties on tush pushes, had to punt, but the tush push of the weekend was Baltimore. Did you see this? 16 all. They lined up Mark Andrews under center. It looked like a tush push. You got 2 guys behind him. He spins out, goes around right in, and goes 35 yards for a touchdown. The fake tush push got the Ravens the win over Cleveland.
Somebody did a week or so ago where they pitched it back.
Well, he had the option to pitch it to Derrick Henry. And he turned that way, and then he kept it and went around right in. And, he waltzed in. It was play of the week, in my opinion. It was awesome. All right, let's take a break. Birthday's coming up. We will talk a little NBA. Good slate last night in the league, but a couple of injuries.
Soft.
As well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big guy. Ball. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter, final segment on this Tuesday.
Woohoo!
M&M Carnage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
The Game Day Men's Health text line, however, is always open. 502-414-1450. Any text to the show, Scooter?
Let's see. Patrick Murphy says his Vegas Golden Knights got 4 points over the weekend, while the Oilers got 3 and lost last night.
Well, let me tell you this.
Sabres.
The Knights are going down tonight.
The Knights host the Rangers tonight.
Yes.
Ooh.
Let's go Rangers.
Who also had
I'm a
somebody,
Rangers fan.
who also had somebody, I couldn't tell who it was, involved in the WWE thing last night.
I bet on – no, that was Scattaboo in a Rangers jersey.
Oh, that was Scattaboo in the
Yeah.
jersey?
Yeah, the guy with the mustache was not Scattaboo.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
Scattaboo had the Rangers jersey.
Oh, now it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the guy with the mustache looked like he was straight out of a 1980s porn film.
Yes, agreed.
What about the Jets player that Joe Hall used to say nothing good happens after midnight?
What happened with the Jets? I don't know this.
The player Boyd got shot Sunday morning.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, in the abdomen, and he's.
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
Scoot, did you do anything on that?
The last chance you guy? Is that who you're talking about?
No, the
I
Jets.
saw
The
that.
Jets special teams player who was shot.
Oh, no, I haven't.
2
talked
o'clock.
I got to
about
say,
it.
2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
I was going to say, Tony, we were out Friday night a little bit after midnight. Just a little.
But we got a late start because we're doing football games.
Well, maybe he got a late start because he had a game that day. Come on. Of course, they're not paying us a lot of money.
No.
To stay out of trouble.
Well, we're getting paid. The Jets actually played on Thursday, so.
Not to stay out of trouble.
But nothing good happens after midnight.
All right, let's do birthdays.
All right.
All right. There's going to come a day when I say, let's do birthdays, and he goes, no.
He's going to say something that he shouldn't say.
All right, get the scooter meter out. We'll start with Elizabeth Perkins. She was in Big. Remember Big with Tom Hanks?
I don't know.
She was the love interest.
I don't think I've seen Big.
What?
I don't think so.
Really?
65 today, Elizabeth Perkins.
I know what he's going to pick.
I mean, if I
Three.
go
He's gonna
back
give her a 3.
2.5.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going 2.5 or 3.
One of my favorites, Owen Wilson, 57 today. Wedding Crashers, of course.
Yep.
One heck of a honker.
Go back to that.
He does have
great
one.
Wedding Crashers. He was also in Old School. No, that was Luke.
Yeah,
Wasn't
Luke
Old
was the old school one.
How you not going to mention Marley? And
Marley and Me, because I didn't want to cry
Ah.
thinking about it.
That movie's so
Thanks.
good.
Thanks for making me cry.
Wedding Crashers.
But
is
Wedding
just
Crashers
best,
is the
man.
top of the list, man. Owen Wilson, 57 today. He's also the voice of Lightning McQueen.
That's right.
Don't forget that in Cars.
Ka-chow.
Chloe Sevigny. Saw her last night. I was watching Zodiac again last night. It happened to be on one of the channels. Chloe Sevigny's 51 today.
She's interesting.
She's interesting looking. She's odd looking.
Yes. We'll go 3.
Okay. So Perkins gets 2.5, but Sevigny, who's odd looking, gets a 3.
I mean, odd looking can be a good
Just
thing.
checking.
Yeah, it can, Scoot.
Delroy Lindo is 73.
Who's Delroy?
He was, he's an actor.
Actor?
He was in the movie Up. He was one of the he was Beta, one of the dogs in the movie. You seen Up, Scooter?
Oh, yeah. One of the best Pixar movies ever.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was one of the dogs. He's great, but he's been in other stuff too. As a real
I
actor.
guess I need grandkids or a 36-year-old.
Dude, I'm telling you, Up
Up is great.
is great. It has nothing to do with age.
Well, that's why you watch it.
I would watch it without my grandson.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Damon Wayans Jr. is 43 today. If you've never seen the movie Let's Be Cops with Damon Wayans Jr., it's so funny.
Major Payne's his best.
Major Payne, yeah. Damon Wayans Jr. is 43 today. Oscar Nunez, you know who that is? You watch The Office?
Nope.
He was Oscar in The Office.
I know who he is then.
And he also was in The Proposal. He was an exotic dancer / drugstore owner in The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and is it Sandy Bullock? Was that Sandy Bullock? I think so.
5.
John loves it because Ryan was in it.
That's true. I'm Ryan Gosling, though. I'm Team Gosling, not Team Reynolds. Oscar Nunez, 67. Linda Evans. Tony, you know who that is?
I know who Linda Evans is.
Dynasty. She's 83 today.
Go way back in the scoop meter.
Way back.
Yeah, go back to when she was on Dynasty in the mid '80s.
We'll go 3.5.
Yeah, absolutely. Linda Evans could bring.
Maybe 4 even.
Yeah, I would have gone 4 back in the day. The pictures you see that I pull up first are mostly old ones.
Kevin Nealon, Saturday Night Live star, was 72. He's in a bunch of Sandler movies. He had a bit role in Happy Gilmore and Blended. He's in a bunch of Sandler movies. He's 72. Mike Epps is 55. He was Black Doug in The Hangover. Remember Black Doug?
I am Doug.
I am Doug.
I love Black Doug.
By the way, he gets shot and killed in Hangover 3, I think it is.
Oh, thanks for ruining it.
Oh, I like you haven't seen Hangover 3.
I've watched number 1 and number 2 in the last week. Might need to bring in 3.
And one's the only really good one.
Yeah, you're right. He's 55 today. He's also a stand-up comic. All right, sports-wise, Big Papi, David Ortiz, is 50 today. He's lucky to be 50 because remember when he got shot in the Dominican?
Yeah.
In an assassination attempt?
And you can almost understand him on the ball games. He's great, but he's hard to
Hello to all of our Latino watchers on the old YouTube. Thanks for watching. David Ortiz is 50 today. Logan Webb, San Francisco Giants pitcher, is 29. He's
good.
Really good. Dante Bichette, who is now known as the father of Bo Bichette, but he had a pretty good career on his own. He's 62 today. Gary Sheffield, who was on the juice, is 57 today.
One of my favorite,
a lot of teams.
One of my favorite batting stances to emulate as a kid.
He would that bat would be jacking around. Yeah.
Hit a lot of home runs.
He did. 57. Shea Langoliers, who is going to be known once he leaves the A's as one of the best catchers in the league. Nobody knows him because he plays for the Las Vegas A's. But he's 28 today. Jason Williams.
Which one?
White Thunder. Chocolate Vanilla Thunder. White whatever. The white Jason Williams.
Yeah, throwing him behind his back between his legs.
Played at Marshall, right?
He did.
Is 50 today. 5-0. He's born on the same day as David Ortiz.
Played a lot in the NBA, too.
Jalen Duran.
Huge game last night.
22 today. He had 31 last night, the day before his birthday.
16 rebounds.
For our, Scooter, you're in on this, our Detroit Pistons.
Second best record in the NBA.
You said he's how old today?
He is 22.
Jalen Duran is 22.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah,
Feels like he's been in the league for 9 years.
Only played 1 year in college.
He's 22.
That's wild.
Played at Memphis.
The guy that's not 62 today that should be, Len Bias.
Yeah.
Born on this date in 1963. Passed away, drug overdose, 86. Right after being drafted by the Boston Celtics out of Maryland. Sam Cassell is 56, Florida State, and long
NBA team.
Long career in the NBA, 56. Bears quarterback Caleb Williams, 24 today. Warren Moon, one of the best quarterbacks ever in the CFL. And then he became also a good NFL quarterback in Houston.
And Minnesota.
In Minnesota. 69 today. Denny Hamlin, NASCAR driver, 45 today. How old is too old to be a NASCAR driver?
70.
Is that about right?
Yeah. I mean, you can race.
How long did
as you
Richard
want.
Petty do it? Long damn time.
Long damn
That's
time.
what Mike Martin came back and drove for people all the time.
Yeah. I think Jimmy Johnson finally quit when he was 50.
He still drives every now and then.
That's crazy. Todd Bowles, the Buccaneers head coach, is 62 today. And those are your birthday. All right, NBA last night was fun. I mentioned Cleveland beat Milwaukee 118-106, Donovan Mitchell 37. But the big news in that game, Giannis Antetokounmpo left with a groin strain late in the first half. He will have an MRI today to determine the damage. Tony says these guys are getting soft.
MRI to see if he has a strained muscle.
Left groin strain, Giannis out who knows how long.
Guys had to play hurt back in the day. They just wrapped them up. They went on.
By the way, NBC game tonight is Memphis and San Antonio.
Can't wait.
San Antonio's a 5.5-point favorite. It's 8 o'clock on NBC and Peacock. No Wemby here because Victor Wembanyama has now been diagnosed with a left calf strain.
Soft.
And he's going to be out for a few weeks. I always worry about these guys that are really, really tall.
Yeah.
They always seem to have some sort of leg injuries, and you just hope they don't linger and just become worse and worse. Wemby's the tallest of the tall here, but he's so talented. He was having an MVP beginning of the year.
Only reason this game was on because of Wemby and Ja Morant.
Absolutely. And
Memphis is 4-10.
Join Mike Tirico and Reggie Miller tonight for Memphis and San Antonio. So Wemby out for at least 2 weeks. Giannis, the jury's still out. Guys, just, it happens every year. Our Pistons are 12-2, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
They beat Indiana 127-112 last night. I mentioned Duran had 31. Philly beat the Clippers 110-108. Tyrese Maxey 39 last night.
He's so good.
He might be the best player in the league right now.
Maybe.
Well, no, he's not, because I'm going to tell you who is when I get to that game. Miami beat the Knicks 115-113. The Knicks are undefeated at home and winless on the road.
Yep.
Khalil Ware, Scooter, from Miami, 16 points and 14 rebounds last.
He's been really
good. He got called for goaltending, and then they had to go. They went back and reviewed it, and it wasn't goaltending. They had to go jump it up, and the Knicks couldn't score. They would have tied the game.
I wondered. I had the over, and it was 115 all, and then all of a sudden they took 2 points off the board.
That's what
I
happened.
was like, what happened? And I lost the over.
Was the over hit before that?
No, I lost the over.
That would have been
if
crappy.
they get to overtime.
Yeah, they would have went OT.
Then it would have gone over.
Oh, man.
Toronto beat Charlotte 110-108. Brandon Ingram 27 for the Raptors. Oklahoma City stays hot 126-109 over New Orleans. Chet Holmgren. Tony calls him the world's largest,
tallest
leprechaun. 26 points and 9 rebounds for Chet last night. Minnesota beat Dallas 120-96. Naz Reid off the bench, 22 points and 12 rebounds for the T-Wolves. And the Bulls beat Denver 130-127.
What did Joker do?
Guess what the Joker did last night?
Triple-double.
36 points, 18 rebounds, 13 assists.
Give him some help.
In a loss. Murray gave him some help.
I know, but
Jamal had 34. They had 70 of the 127, those two guys.
Could you imagine
if
he even cared and tried as hard as he could?
I think he tries as hard as he can.
It just looks like he's not.
It looks like he's not.
I don't know that he does. I'm not convinced.
He makes it look easy. The other Peacock game tonight is at 11 p.m., Scooter, if you want to stay up and watch.
Won't see that.
Phoenix and Portland. How about that?
Definitely won't see that.
College basketball last night, all the top 25 teams that played won. Vegas is unbelievable. Iowa State beat Stonehill by 39. The spread was 39.5. Tennessee beat Rice by 25. The spread was 25.5.
Remember I told you to take that one.
Wisconsin beat Southern Illinois Edwardsville by 25. The spread was 26.5.
Well, hold on. Was the Gonzaga game 72.5?
It was not. 122-50, the Zags beat Southern Utah. That one was high 30s as well. But that was the only one Vegas missed on. And I got news for you. You can't make a college basketball spread 70. You can't do it. And NC State hung on to beat VCU. Will Wade with the win, 85-79. Back at it Thursday. No show tomorrow. Bellarmine women's basketball will recap the Cats game against Michigan State on Thursday. Play Guess the Spread. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple.